What's up, YouTube? This is Bold and Understanding. Coming here with another video. So Brian Castano strikes back at Jermell Charlo after Jermell Charlo injured his hand, rather broke his hand, leading up to the fight between himself and Tim Tszyu. Brian Castano came out with a tweet basically saying, "I hope Twin Charlo presents medical evidence supporting that injury he mentioned is real for the Tim Tszyu fight." You never know with him, Charlo in parentheses. In any case, he now will learn that injuries does occur in boxing. What goes around comes around. And you see at his name, Brian Castano, box. And you know what? He's right. Because Jermell Charlo has a history of blaming folks for faking injuries. And not only blaming folks for faking injuries, he actually blamed Brian Castano of being on PEDs. Now remember, I believe it was maybe 1 or 2 years ago that he blamed Tony Harrison leading up to the rematch for faking an injury, and that fight got delayed because Tony Harrison had injured his ankle and had like some torn ligaments. So what Jermell Charlo said was, your sparring partner actually clipped you and buzzed you, so you needed more time to recoup before you get in the ring with me. So he accused Tony Harrison of faking that injury. And then also, you know, earlier this year, he accused Brian Castano for faking that bicep injury. And also on top of that, he said Brian Castano was on PEDs. So this is Brian Castano way of clapping back at Jermell Charlo. And I don't think Brian Castano really believes that Jermell Charlo is faking an injury. I just think he's just clapping back on him because of shit that he said about Brian Castano earlier this year. However, it will be kind of crazy if Jermell Charlo did fake the injury. Because you know what's so funny? And I'm not trying to be even a conspiracy theorist, but Errol Spence supposedly injured due to a car crash, allegedly, and Jermell Charlo breaking his hand in training camp. And both of those guys are probably set to come back around at the same time. On top of that, remember, Errol Spence basically at the Ellie sent back interview said, well, Terrence Crawford ain't gonna be fighting no Jermell. If I can't fight him, then he ain't fighting Jermell. Like as if he's Jermell's promoter. But what if, and I'm just making this up, what if Jermell and Errol Spence actually be fighting when they both come back, fighting each other as a matter of fact? What does that do to the possible Terrence Crawford fight against either Errol Spence or Jermell Charlo? That would stall it out completely. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. So with that being said, you are watching Bold and Understanding. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And on the end of that note, family, peace.